All right, guys, how is it going? It's been a minute, that's for sure. Holidays and stuff like that, 4th of July. Families getting together, trying to get everybody hanging out stuff again. Me not living close to family whatsoever, really. About a 3-4 hour drive either way, so. But, buggy is, or the orange buggy is back up and running again. Issues fixed, everything's good there. But I might have done a little something. If you look over there, there's a 2019 Turbo S sitting up there. I think Sunday after the weekend of the 4th, actually, that Sunday, I ended up going to Nashville and going to buy it. Didn't really need it, but it was just good enough of a deal that I didn't really want to pass up on it. So this Johnny's for sale. Got to get her put back together the rest of the way though. I mean, interior's still kind of a little stripped apart, and still got to put the bed back together and stuff like that. So, but sad to say, that one is for sale. The car still needs to get some attention to it. The truck is fixed too, so that is a plus. But oh yeah, that's what I came here for, ratchet strap. So CA radius rods, uppers and lowers. He did cut the back of the bed off, beans, I don't know what for, but who cares, whatever. I like the looks of it. Exhaust on it. It does have a clutch kit on it, aftermarket Assassins. It does have an aftermarket Assassins blow-off valve on it. It does have a programmer on it. I think it just fell again. Yeah, it fell. But it does have a program on it. A tuner from aftermarket Assassins as well. I guess these come factory with the RS1 front diff, which is obviously much better. My 2016 had an RS1 front diff, and it kind of got butchered while it got in there because you had to clear a lot of stuff out. But factory control arms up front, factory axles up front, the winch, which I am about because my last buggy didn't have one. I needed it a couple times. Tree kickers, drop cage, raised doors, some type of Polaris speakers, which aren't too bad, honestly. I mean, I was so used to my wet sound soundbar that yeah, I mean, these kind of bump a little bit harder. From the interior, from the 2016 to this 2019, it is insane how much different they are. I mean, you got your screen there, also music comes through there, you have a map that comes through there, you have your gauges that come through there. It's just all around much better. I mean, you got your gauge cluster over there as well. Seats aren't torn, which is very surprising because there's a lot of them that do get torn. But all in all, just a much better buggy. I mean, you got your ride command too, which, I mean, people say, oh, it doesn't do that great or whatever, but it's a lot different. All right, guys, sorry if it's gonna be a little bit hard to hear me. We got the fan going. It's only sticky outside and humid, so but figured why got a spare day to kind of get ready for our ride, and August 8th and 9th is when we're going, I believe. But figured since I got that spare day or that I'm not really doing anything right now, what I'm gonna do is take the LED pods off of the 2016, put them on the 2019, and then I think that's all I really had to convert over. I had to take the lights off of here. The guy had some lights on there that change colors and stuff, and that's just not me. I prefer just a nice, simple, clean rock light look in case we do go riding in the nighttime and whatnot. You're able to see what you're going over. So, but I think that's all I'm really doing to it. Taking off the wiring that's in the buggy right now, the 2019 Turbo S, and I don't know, I'm kind of excited to see how it's all wired up because it doesn't look the greatest, so that'll be pretty minty. Hey guys, literally, I went on Amazon. I bought the cheapest set I could find. These are like 24 bucks for 4 of them, and they're bright. They do what they need to do. I just have them pointing straight at the ground, basically, in the wheel wells, simply because, like I said, we've been riding 9 before, and I have been in that situation where I can't see shit. Let's start disassembling what he's got in here. This will be fun. Ew. That is not what I, The easiest way I have found to unwire these wires, the rock lights that go back here, I'm just gonna make sure that they do. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, the rock lights that are right here, I think we're just gonna make a disconnecting point here. Very good. Yes. Hey, look at there. They're gonna come off way easier than I thought. And for those guys that run like no bed and don't have a cage that come all the way back just yet, because I plan to add a couple bars coming through the back, just like what's on that one. I plan to have a couple bars that come from the back and go to the radius rod plates. But where do you mount your sackets if you don't got that? Because I'm kind of at a loss here. I really don't know where to mount it. Let's try to do a better job than this, please. I mean, if you want your buggy to burn down, then by all means, just put your rock lights in there like this. Let's just keep this all nice and clean, and you know, not have to worry about things burning down underneath your ass. But yeah, we're gonna make this disappear. So I'm sure there's a right way to uninstall this stuff, but I have zero interest in using it, so it's gonna go in the trash for me. And honestly, these have a bus bar up here too. They got a positives, ground, stuff like that, so everything should be ran to that, just like everything else is nicely wired in here too. So I'm actually gonna go through this stuff and try to make it a lot nicer than what it is. So there's the finish result. Zip tied this up out of the way. I don't have any butt connectors here at my shop or loom to even, you know, reconnect this where I needed it to, so I just kind of minimized it a little bit and zip tied it up more so out of the way. That way it's there. Just wanted to keep things from kind of getting in the way of the fan, so kind of got that stuff kind of squared away and not a huge bird's nest in here. So next thing to do would be mount the lights, figure out where I want to mount them, and then make a harness for them, you know, nicer than what was done with the previous rock lights. But yeah, it's a going process. If anybody wants these, they're going to be in my trash can. So alright guys, that is going to do it for this video as far as introducing the Turbo ST guys. I'm going to miss the 2016, I'm not going to lie. It's my first buggy I ever had, and I don't know, there's just something about it, sentimental a little bit. But cleaning up a little bit of the wiring, that was not needed, and this spare wire thing was also not needed. So just trying to clean it up a little bit, make it where it ain't gonna burn down the trails. That's more than ideal actually. So I'm probably just gonna quick throw the pod lights on, make a harness for it with Deutsch connectors, and make everything watertight. So yeah, I mean, trying to get it ready for the ride in August. So the less problems we have on the trails, the better off we're gonna be. I mean, it's more than ideal. So as I should say, as always, like and subscribe, follow along. I mean, now that there's two buggies that I now own, unfortunately, I don't know, maybe we'll do something crazy with the other one. Maybe this one will just be the Turbo S will just be a trail rig. I don't know. I mean, there's more to come. So, but like I said, like and subscribe, follow along, and stay tuned for the next one. We'll see ya.